why is, for my people back at home. I'm from upstate New York. Not a lot of people make it from, the city I'm from, Utica, New York. So really just showing everybody from back home that, you could be from a city like Utica and, still make it out, whether it's, being a professional athlete or really just getting your degree.
Where is it going to really pop off and say, you know what, that's what we've seen on film?
My 40.
You think you're going to really shock some people with that number?
Yeah.
Give me 3 words that would describe your style of play.
I'll say versatile, smooth, and dangerous.
I was just ready. I was super quiet. Just constantly just thinking about how I'm running. My cues. What my trainer would constantly tell me during the workout. Whenever we were working out when we weren't in Indy, he just gave me a couple cues that I just kept, replaying in my head. Making sure, I'm aligned right. Making sure I had my first 3 steps are powerful steps, and making sure I hit 7 steps in 11 yards. So those are the cues that I was just constantly replaying in my head, and then also getting a chance to watch everybody else the days before my day really helped because I was able to see people shoot right up. It was kind of just like watching a film before a game.
This dude, on tape, he looks blistering fast for a 220-plus pound back.
My heart was pounding because I was the last one. I was the very last running back to run. So all eyes were on me. But not only that, it's just, okay, everything is leading up to this very moment.
Guess where else he looks fast?
That translated.
You did perfect. Beautiful. I'm so freaking proud of you, dude. You freaking did that.
He broke down in tears after that run, you guys. I just went over and spoke with him, the running back out of Arkansas, and he broke down in tears again with me. He said, I'm so emotional, man. I've worked my whole life for this. He's going to do the drill work, but this is why the Combine is so important, Rich and DJ, and it's so vital for so many of these young men.
And then just to give a little bit more voice to it, Stacey, I mean, the amount of time and in the weeks since season being over to here, it's nonstop focus on a moment just like that, right there, that 40-yard stripe. Thinking about it, working on it, working it, visualizing it, then completing it. That leads to the tears too, the emotion.
I've seen a lot of people, saying that, why am I crying? Why this? Why that? This is just a little different with me. One, because it took a lot for me to get here. You know what I mean? I wasn't a 5-star straight out of high school. I was a 2-star coming out of high school. I didn't have the biggest colleges offers. I didn't have any of that. Not only that, just all of the adversity I went through up until, that very moment, with bouncing from school to school, all the sacrifices I made, all the hard work, all of that, it paid off. You know what I mean? So that realization hit me at once. So that's really why I got emotional that time.
This was a heck of a day for him, and we've seen this happen before. I believe his comp is Omarion Hampton, who went in the first round last year to the Chargers, had a big year before getting hurt. Look at how that matches up. Look at the 40-yard dash versus Hampton's. Everything else, almost an exact replica as you go down the board. But here's my kicker. Stacey Dales did a great job chronicling Mike Washington Jr., all right? The emotion of running the 4.33, what it takes. I thought he would do the field drills. He elected not to. That's entirely up to him. I thought he'd carry that momentum forward. Again, up to him. But here's the best part about his game. New Mexico State, University of Buffalo, Arkansas. By far, Arkansas is in the SEC. There's your toughest competition. Chris Rose, where do you have his best year?
The SEC.
So when that kid just keeps elevating his game and playing his best against the best, that gets my attention. He had a great Senior Bowl week.
Indulge us, if you wouldn't mind. We just saw the clip of you running the 40, absolutely cooking it.
and then the aftermath. If you don't mind sharing with us, on the phone afterwards, who were you talking to?
Yeah, I was talking to my trainer, Jordan Llewellyn. I wanted to see my 40 time because I know a lot of people don't know when you run your first 40, you can't see it. So I called him up, and he didn't even give me a chance to really speak. He just started yelling, and I'm just like, hold on, like, what did I run? And he was like, you ran a 4.3, and then like that's when I was like, dang. And then he told me, he said, I think you could run a 4.31. He said everything about your start, your first, 3-4 steps were beautiful. He said you definitely could get a 4.31. And I ended up getting a 4.36 after that, but yeah, the emotion just came out.
Why the tears, Mike?
Just, realization hit me at once. I've been through a lot of adversity. I bounced from school to school. I was at Buffalo for 3 years and then went to New Mexico State. And then right after that, I went to Arkansas. And, it's just been a long journey. It's been a long journey. So like everything that I've been through, it all hit me at once.
Now Seth McGowan getting his opportunity as a big, strong, physical back.
And you figure with Washington blazing a trail on the 40 the way he did, 10.8 on the broad, 39 inches on the vert as well. The explosiveness, obviously all of it.
It just shows that I'm explosive, especially with my 10-yard split. I ran a 1.51 in my 10-yard split. Like, not a lot of people could say that they ran that. Like, you look at the receivers, you look at the DBs, like, those are lighter people, like, cause I'm 225, my playing weight is 225, 227, and like that's what I'm running. You know what I mean? Like I ran a 4.3 at that weight. I ran a 1.51 10-yard split. I jumped the 39 vertical, jumped the 10.8 broad jump. So like all of that shows is just the fact that I'm super explosive. Bro, my phone's still blowing up right now, bro. Like it's crazy. I haven't even gotten a chance to reach back out to everybody, but like I gained probably about 4,000 followers. Like, I got there at 3,000. I had like 3,000 followers. Now I'm at 7,200 or something like that. So my following count has only just been going up, but my phone has been blowing up. Family, friends, other NFL players reaching out to me, following me. It's been dope. Now Davis, he reached out to me, which was pretty cool. So, I mean, it's been a dope experience, and it's like super cool. If I'm being honest, like I didn't really get a chance to, like it was a special moment, but I still couldn't grasp everything that happened until a couple of days after. Like I was still emotional around that. Like I just wasn't showing it. Like I was just still trying to grasp, like I said, grasp everything that was happening. Like I did, like I said, the realization hit me once after I ran the 40. But like when I see my family again, I was like emotional. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then talking to Jack, my agent, and then having everybody at the table, like it was dope. But like I still couldn't grasp the fact that I just ran a 4.3. I had the best running back combine performance ever. Like just making history. You know what I mean? Like I come from a place where I come from a city where you don't really see a lot of that. You don't really see a lot of people making it out of Utica or getting a chance to go to the combine and play in the NFL. Like I'm not there yet, but like I'm making history. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep going. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. I definitely appreciate y'all because I use y'all as motivation. Whether they know it or not, like I use it as motivation. All it did was add fuel to the fire. Every rep, every time, when I was in Arkansas, they blew the whistle for us to run, 110s or whatever conditioning, like whatever it was, like I made sure that y'all was in the back of my mind, you know what I mean? Because I had something to prove and I still got something to prove.
Man, I feel it's just surreal, man. I worked all my life for this, for one moment, to be able to run, in front of millions of people, in front of all 32, teams. It's just amazing, man. It's just a blessing, man. It's just a blessing. I had a dream last night, and I know it's super cliche. A lot of people probably say it, but like I had a dream last night that I went through all my routine steps, I went through all of that, and I lined up on a line and I just ran, and the same feeling I felt in my dream was the same feeling I felt after I ran.
How are you? Safe travel.
Oh yeah, I get around, still clown with the underground.